The Galactic Council chamber had never witnessed such silence. For 3 cycles, representatives from 47 civilizations had gathered on the neutral station orbiting Kepler 442b, crafting what they believed would be the most important document in galactic history, the first contact integration treaty with the species from Sol 3. Ambassador Zethkalar of the Hegemony adjusted his ceremonial carapace, mandibles clicking in what his species considered satisfaction. The treaty was perfect, a masterpiece of diplomatic engineering that would seamlessly integrate these humans into galactic society while maintaining the established order that had brought peace to the galaxy for millennia. The terms are generous, Zethkalar announced to the assembled delegates, his translation implant converting his chittering into the common tongue. The humans will receive protected status under hegemony guidance, access to basic faster-than-light technology, and membership in the Galactic Council as a junior partner. In exchange, they will contribute their planet's resources, accept standard population controls, and submit to our proven governmental structures. Murmurs of approval rippled through the chamber. The ethereal collective's crystalline representative chimed harmoniously, while the machine consciousness of Sector 7 buzzed its electronic agreement. This was how first contact always proceeded. Primitive species were uplifted, guided, and integrated into the greater galactic community. It was efficient. It was logical. It was the way things had always been done. The human delegation sat at the far end of the massive chamber, looking impossibly small among the towering aliens, mechanical constructs, and energy beings that surrounded them. There were only 5 of them, their lead diplomat, Dr. Sarah Chen, flanked by advisors from Earth's major governmental bodies. They had listened for hours without speaking, their faces unreadable masks that had frustrated the galaxy's best xenopsychologists. The treaty ensures galactic stability, continued Vorth, the gaseous representative from the Nebula Coalition. Your species will be protected from the chaos of unguided development. You will have peace. Dr. Chen finally stood, her diminutive frame somehow commanding attention from beings that could crush her without effort. She walked to the center of the chamber, her footsteps echoing in the vast space. The assembled delegates leaned forward, expecting the grateful acceptance that had concluded every first contact ceremony in recorded galactic history. We appreciate the time and effort that has gone into drafting this treaty, Dr. Chen began, her voice steady and clear. We understand that this is how things are traditionally done, and we respect your established processes. Zethkalar's mandibles clicked approvingly. The humans understood their place in the galactic hierarchy. However, Dr. Chen continued, and something in her tone made the chamber grow deadly quiet. We must decline your offer. The silence stretched for several heartbeats. Then Vorth's gaseous form swirled in confusion. Decline? Perhaps the translation, matrices are malfunctioning. Could you clarify your response? Dr. Chen looked directly at Zethkalar, then swept her gaze across the entire assembly. When she spoke again, her voice carried a weight that made several delegates unconsciously step backward. No. The single word hit the chamber like a physical force. Emergency translation protocols activated across dozens of species, double and triple-checking the meaning. But there was no ambiguity, no linguistic confusion. The humans had said no to galactic integration, no to guidance, no to the established order that had governed the galaxy for eons. This is unprecedented, Zethkalar sputtered, his careful diplomatic composure cracking. No species has ever refused integration. It's illogical, dangerous. Without our guidance, your civilization will destroy itself within centuries. Maybe, Dr. Chen acknowledged with a slight shrug, but it will be our choice to make. You don't understand, interjected Myrath of the Stellar Kingdoms, her melodious voice taking on desperate harmonics. We offer you technology beyond your wildest dreams, immortality, perfect social harmony, an end to war, poverty, and suffering. At what cost? Dr. Chen asked quietly. Cost. Zethkalar's carapace rattled in confusion. There is no cost, only integration into a perfect system. That's the cost, Dr. Chen replied. Perfection. You're offering to solve all our problems, fight all our battles, make all our decisions. You're offering to turn us into children who never grow up. The machine consciousness of Sector 7 processed this response for 0.003 seconds before responding. Growth through struggle is inefficient. Suffering serves no logical purpose. We offer optimized existence. Optimized for whom? Dr. Chen's advisor, Colonel Rodriguez, spoke for the first time. We've studied your histories, your societies. Every species in this council was uplifted by those who came before. Where are the ones who lifted themselves? The question hung in the air like an accusation. Several delegates shifted uncomfortably, unwilling to voice what they all knew. Such species were extinct, assimilated, or had withdrawn from galactic society entirely. We understand the risks of refusing your offer, Dr. Chen continued. We might destroy ourselves. We might fail to reach our potential, but we might also surprise you. We might find solutions you never considered, because we'll face challenges you've forgotten how to overcome. This is madness, Zethkalar declared, his diplomatic training finally abandoning him entirely. Your species is barely out of its cradle. You've had nuclear weapons for less than a century and you've already nearly destroyed yourselves twice. You wage wars over resources that could be easily synthesized. You cling to primitive economic systems and religious beliefs that divide rather than unite. You are children playing with forces that could annihilate you. Yes, Dr. Chen agreed, simply. We are. Then why refuse our help? Dr. Chen smiled, an expression that somehow made every being in the chamber feel a chill they couldn't explain. Because children who never learn to walk will never learn to run. Because easy answers make for weak minds. Because every species in this chamber has traded their potential for security, their dreams for safety, their chance to become something unprecedented for the guarantee of becoming something predetermined. She gestured toward the assembled delegates. Look around you. When was the last time any of your species created something truly new? When did any of you last take a risk, make a discovery, or dare to be wrong? You've created a galaxy of eternal children, guided by the wisdom of earlier children, following paths laid down by children who came before them. And what would you do instead? Asked the ethereal collective, their crystalline form resonating with frequencies that bypassed language entirely. Face the universe alone? Together, Dr. Chen corrected. As humans. With all our flaws, our failures, our magnificent, terrifying potential to become something this galaxy has never seen. She walked back toward her delegation, then paused, and turned back to address the chamber one final time. We thank you for your offer, but we must respectfully decline. We choose the hard path. We choose to remain dangerous. We choose to keep the right to be wrong, to fail, to grow, and to become whatever we're capable of becoming, even if that terrifies us. As the human delegation filed out of the chamber, leaving behind 47 civilizations stunned into silence, Zethkalar realized something that chilled his exoskeleton to its core. For the first time in galactic history, he wasn't sure if they had just made a terrible mistake, or if the humans had just doomed them all. Outside the station, the small human fleet turned toward home, carrying with them the most dangerous word in the galaxy. No,